Doom, 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 doom. All right, give me just a second, guys. Just a second. Sup, Gabriel? Sup, Jonathan? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the compliment on the vids. I need my iPad. I'd rather use that. Give me just a minute. So what you guys see on the screen here is a decision I have to make in my road to the show. Let me get this set up. Should have had this done before I started, but I had a different idea at the time. Let's see. Let's go here. All right, how's the audio? Is the audio okay? Is it coming through pretty good to you guys? It's not too loud, too overpowering, or anything like that. All right. So, some of you may know, I need to charge up my controller. All right, cool. Audio's good. That's what I like to hear. All right, so on my road to the show, I started out as a left-handed shortstop, which is highly rare in baseball. You pretty much never see that these days. And when MLB The Show 17 came out, because this character has been ported over for the past 2 games, since 15, I believe. So, just found this channel, Cubs. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by. So when MLB The Show 17 came out, because I played every game and I was posting a video of every game, and what I came to find out was that it was taking a really long time for me to try to get through a season. So what ended up happening was we're in 2017 now, and I'm still like in the 2014 season in my road to the show, which is, you know, it really shouldn't matter, but at the same time, you don't want to be playing in the past. If anything, you want to be playing in the future in your content to see how things will pan out. So what I decided to do was go ahead and sim my season all the way up to the 2017 season. But what happened was the game, somehow in its simming logic, kicked me out of shortstop. I think it then put me on first base, which is okay because I'm left-handed. You know, typically you'll find left-handers playing first base. But then it also put me in left field and stuck me there. And then I'm also not playing every game. Like, I know you know, most players play the majority of every game, but like I'm just sitting, like I'm the almost the best player in the league, pretty much the best player in the league, and they're just sitting me out and not letting me play. So it's a lot of stuff that's been going on. When I see them, they kind of messed up a lot of stuff with my player. So, but I've been dealing with it, not a big deal. So my agent, I finally got a cutscene for like a moment with my agent to ask me about the position that I'm playing, and I told him I didn't really want to play left field. I want to go back to shortstop. The main reason why I got shortstop in the first place was because Andrelton Simmons was hurt, so I got called up from AAA. So apparently now when I see him, he got back healthy. They gave him his starting position back and kicked me to another position. So that is where we are. And when I spoke to my agent about, I don't know, maybe 5-6 games ago, he said he would talk with the coach or talk with the team. So now we're at the point now where the team has talked to my agent, and then they're giving their feedback. And now we're at a decision moment right now. So it says, Derek, I spoke with the Braves front office. They claim to be sympathetic to your goals, but they're adamant that they would need you as a left fielder for now. Should I angle for a trade? So my options are demand one. If that's what it takes, then yes. I don't want to take it that far. I like this club. And fact is, we're a better team with me where I am. So I don't want to demand a trade because I'm a Braves fan. So I want to ride this out with the Braves. So the first one's out. The second one, if that's what it takes, then yes. I mean, that's kind of the same thing, but that's kind of like a posturing move for me against the Braves to see if, you know, they'll be able to, you know, who's going to budge first. Don't really want to do that either right now. So I think I may just go, I don't want to take it that far. I like this club.
For now, the player will go along with the team's designs.
Oops, sorry, I forgot to turn this down. Well, just punt for now, but I'm not letting this drop for good. You're an all-star, Derek. Okay.
The importance of fundamentals can never be overlooked.
We're going to squeeze in some situational defense practice reps. You want to get a little extra work in? Sure. One game I had a couple of errors, and the coach had called me in and talked to me about them. I'm like, really? This is the only time you want to call me in? All these other good things I do on the field or at the plate, I hardly ever hear from you. All right, so what is this drill? Give me a little some points to apply to my character. All right, let's see what I got to do. Okay, I got to make the right decision. These are kind of simple because I'm mostly always throwing to the cutoff man. Oh, I thought it was going to come in. I should have jumped. They don't really give you a good indicator of when you should jump. Oh, wrong button. Oh, this is not starting out good. Not starting out good, guys. I got my buttons mixed up. Should have hit L1. I hit R1. All right, we're on it now. Are you kidding me? They got me looking like a little leaguer out there. I'm making bad throws. Good throw decision. Wow. All right, come on. Let's settle down. Okay. I know, right? Got my buttons mixed up. Jump for the fly ball, but not for the home run. I hate this camera. Look at this. Like, why am I looking at my player and not looking up in the sky for the ball? It's so dumb. All right, runner on second and third. I mean, depending on where this goes, I may go home, but more likely I'm just going to hit the cutoff, man. Probably a bad throw decision. Oh, good throw decision. Okay. So we haven't hit bronze yet. I don't know why he hesitated to throw the ball. Bases loaded. Well, shoot. Here we go. Runner on second. I don't know, either cut off or third. If I catch it, cut off. If I don't, all right, so we hit bronze. We got 2 more attempts. I don't like these hits. There we go, good play. Wow, my throw is bad. Uh-oh, silver, baby. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. It's so hard to tell when to jump for to rob a home run. Again. Really, we've hit gold? Wow, this was too easy. As bad as I started out, I should never hit gold. How? And a good throw decision. Bad play in the field, but I got a good throw decision. I mean, it's hard to fail this drill. Okay. I don't know how I got gold there, but I'll take it. So, did you guys have a good Christmas? What did you do? What did you get? Let me know. Why do I only have 6 people watching? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like a holiday weekend. I really didn't announce it. I just started streaming, you know. Maybe I can share this out on Twitter. All right. So it's shared out on Twitter, but you know, it's not that big of a deal to me. To be honest, I just like gaming, like to stream. I haven't streamed in quite some time, so for me to do it now, especially also because I got a PS4 Pro for Christmas. We'll be getting the Xbox One X soon. Also got me a new gaming chair, so I'm pretty happy about that. Feels really good.
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated.
Oh, nice. You got PS4 with MLB The Show? Yeah, buddy.
Just not giving his team
My
a
man.
chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Settling in.
Here we go.
Vaughn Waters.
Top of the first, 0-0 score.
Second on the team in home runs. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
There we go.
Lewis is there, and he
See, I'm a game time player.
Third out, so a great job.
Not much of a practice person. Running drills.
At the plate.
Look at it. Second in the National League at 330. I used to be first. I wonder who's ahead of me.
In the NL batting chase.
So with the PS4 Pro, if you don't know, you can set different types of settings for how you want to play MLB The Show in terms of the video quality. Excuse me.
Into the windup and the pitch. Low for
So you have
Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs
4K mode,
play here
which
tonight.
it'll have like really good
Recently
graphics,
losers
4K
in
to be
7 of
exact.
their last 9
You
ball
have
games.
enhanced visuals, which will try to balance frame rate and
they're trying
good
to find their
graphics.
identity, and here they find themselves in game 1 on the
And then you
road,
have
trying
high
to get
frame
things
rate,
turned
which is
around
what we're
the
playing
road.
on now,
It's an
which
uphill
basically
battle right now. We'll see how
focuses
they come
on
through it.
60 frames per second, which makes the game run really smooth. And then graphically, it still looks
Well,
great.
Matt, the instant thing about
So,
Carl, look, pitchers struggle
of
with
course, when
balls
I'm
on the
streaming,
plate. They don't
since
like that he makes
I
them
can't
throw the ball
stream in
the middle of the plate
4K.
sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch.
No,
and
why
try
that's
to
what
get
I can't stream in 4K, so that really doesn't matter, and I won't be posting videos in 4K because if I can't look at them in 4K, I'm not going to post them in 4K. So I usually stick with the high frame rate.
Here with 2 men out.
Makes the videos look better.
It's sharply toward
Good hit.
That gets
Good
down,
hit
and
right
the
over
inning
third.
Continues.
Here we go.
So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Hey, he's having a terrific season, keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base.
Look at that.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. One of the better
Freeman.
hitters.
So I'll show you real quick. Presentation option, audio, video. So it shows HDR mode on, but it's locked. That means it's not on because, of course, I can't stream in HDR right now. I'm not playing on an HDR monitor. Like my TV, which is behind me, you can't see it because of the green screen, but my TV is a 4K TV with HDR. So the game looks really good with HDR. But here's the different modes. You have enhanced visuals, and it tells you at the top what they do. Enhanced visuals will display the game at a higher resolution, then higher frame rate, and then you have 4K. Like, I'm just curious if let me just put it on 4K and see what YouTube does. You probably won't do anything.
All right, one time right here.
The 0-2 home. Runners on the move for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Whoa, whoa. That was pretty reckless for my guy just to kind of just waltz in there.
One left for Atlanta.
But obviously 4K will not work while I'm streaming because I'm not playing on a 4K monitor. And of course I can't stream in 4K. So we're going to go back to frame rate.
Digging in for his
What's
second
up, Zach?
at bat. Junior Lake.
Thanks for joining the
He's
stream,
0-1
sir.
thus far.
Junior Lake.
1-2. Here it
Okay,
comes.
here we go.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lewis has it in his tracks.
They really got to do something for 18 to change up fielding because fielding feels so boring. Like I don't want to just keep running to a location on the ground to make the play. That doesn't feel rewarding to me. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but for me, it doesn't feel rewarding at all.
Start things out here in a tie ball game.
Here we go, bottom of the fourth, still a 0-0 score.
And the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy?
How's the
with that,
quality
Dan?
look to you guys for the stream?
You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low scoring
Ah, man,
pitcher's duel for once.
dang.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Fowler.
Digging in once again,
Junior Lake.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Get a little recline action going here.
A 1 pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Lewis moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
There we go.
And the
There we
runner
go.
not tagging will retreat to second base.
I'm a game time person.
Ready for another
1 for
chance?
2.
Derek Lewis, a hit in 2 tries so far.
One out now.
So you guys know my batting
Ready to
strategy.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's my prediction for the Braves for the next season. I don't know, man, because
And the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, plays that one right here.
I have to take a look at them and see what kind of moves they've made.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
So he's throwing me 2 changeups and 1 cutter. 1-2 count. He's gonna come with something outside
and
or
he'll
inside.
try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet.
2-2 count.
He was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio.
No, got under it a little too much. Who was the World Series? I have no idea. I mean, but if the Astros keep most of their team intact, I mean, they're going to be really strong contenders to repeat or at least make it back there. Bottom of the 8th, we're down by 1. Come on, we can't do that.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Can I do like the show 15? Coco? I'm not sure what your question is.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
1-1 count. Oh, that was a good slider.
On and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up.
See, Freddie Freeman, what?
Here's Castro for 1. Back to first.
No, I made it. Oh, come on.
As the possible tying run is erased on the double.
What's up, Leo?
Play.
Well,
thanks for joining the stream.
On base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone.
Coco Chris from the A's. Okay.
After that.
So you talking about the player lock? Is that what you're asking? Just want to make sure I understand your question.
Not a lot of runs.
So the Braves win, so we still keep our first place in the what's that, NL East. So we'll finish out this series with the Cubs.
One hit was a really important one, and sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Oh, it doesn't matter if he retired, because I have a roster file that has a lot. Oh man, I meant to spend some of my points. No.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park.
Right.
Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series. Oliver Reardon is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt,
Got a lot of color in my monitor right now. I don't need that much color.
Just below league.
Check out some of this saturation.
He's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on,
oh man, we're already down in the first inning, 2-0.
and win this game.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming in.
Is it hard to play PlayStation?
Fairly punchless of late, losing last time out.
No, not really. I mean, if
you're
you're a gamer,
Matt,
I mean, if you're asking about the controller,
this is win night. We got the ace on the mound.
I'm not really sure what you mean by it. Is it hard to play PlayStation? Is this game hard, or is it? I don't know. I mean, I've been gaming for a long time, so I mean, I'm comfortable with any gaming system.
A 1-1
You just have to spend some time with it.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul.
Please go foul. Please get in the
line. Long run, but he gets.
Yeah, I mean, I've been gaming for a very, pretty much all my life. So I mean, there's really no gaming console that I can't be comfortable with. I mean, given some time to get used to the controller. That's really about it. Like, the only console that may take a while for me to get used to would be like Nintendo, because their controllers are so different from traditional controllers. Like,
for 1 here in the early
it's
going.
different. Is it hard to play for baseball? Nah. It's pretty simple, man. Baseball is it's pretty simple sport, man. In terms of baseball games.
First pitch of the at bat.
It's all about timing. It's all about timing. Knowing when to press the button.
You know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game.
As far as base running goes, I mean, just look at how to do it. And then if you want to choose to manually base run or let the computer handle it for you, this game has a lot of different settings for different skill levels.
Ready. Here's the 1-0.
So, you know, you don't have to feel like worried or intimidated that it may be overwhelming, because there's just so many different settings in this game to let you play how you want to play. Like if you just want to bat, you can do it. You can do a player lock and just do offensive stuff.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0.
If you just want to, pitch, you can do that. If you know, it's really simple game. It's just that it can be more involved if you want it to be. So of course we never swing on a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball. So he's probably not throwing that one again.
I know, Lich, 2018 tomorrow, man. 2018 hype. You guys make any resolutions, any goals you're setting?
3-1. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground.
Ah, no, hit into another double play.
Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here.
I shouldn't have swung at that because he was battling back from a 3-0 count. I just helped him out.
Our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance.
I know for me, 2018, there's going to be some changes I'm going to bring to my channel. It's going to be like two goals I'm going to have for my channel for 2018. One is more consistent uploads, something that you can look forward to, whether it's going to be 2-3 times a week or on a certain day. You can always guarantee there's going to be a video. Secondly, it's going to be, you know, I want to start being more variety on my channel, doing more vlogs, more gaming news type of things. Because a lot of times when I'm playing MLB, it's only really for my YouTube stuff. But I play a lot of games, and I'll show you guys my gaming folder in a minute.
We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I play a lot of games. You know, Destiny was my biggest game for like the past 3 years, but right now Destiny 2 isn't really doing it for me. But there's other games I've been playing. I like Rainbow Six. I like on Xbox, I've been playing PUBG right now. It's really fun. I love this pillow in the back of my chair. It feels really good to rest your neck.
Have to pay attention as a pitcher.
2-0 count.
Good off-speed stuff. This might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Good pitch.
Think you would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
My New Year's resolution is to go to a lot of Braves games and try to get Freddie Freeman's auto. Okay.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
No, I thought that was going to drop. I thought that was going to be a breaking pitch. I was trying to time my swing for that.
Wow, that's a high
It just
pitch,
stayed high. That was bad.
The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the
Timing.
better it looks.
2-2 count. All right, so I got to focus when I'm batting now. 2-2 count.
And he takes strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch. Right at the top of the strike zone.
Really impressive to me about that strikeout. He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat.
You already got Dansby.
Place to be, but
is he back on the main roster now, or is he still in AAA?
Not much in the way of.
I haven't really been keeping up in the offseason yet.
But he's got a chance to come
3-3, bottom of the 7th.
yeah.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is.
My perspective on Matt keep going back to the Dodgers. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, he's not. To me, he's not really a Brave. I mean, that was just more or less a money move.
Focus on making some good pitches.
And you know, he came from the Dodgers before he was a Brave. Anyway, I think. I know he used to play for the Dodgers at some point.
Braves will settle for just the one. 8th inning coming.
Okay, Dansby's back. All right, good.
3 apiece.
I almost think they had to bring him back because you really don't want to ruin a special talent like him by just completely shattering his confidence and sending him back down and not bringing him back up, because that could really mess with his with his mind.
And the pinch hitter is retired here.
I'm gonna tell you who does need to go down to the AAA is that Cody Bellinger. Man, that dude struggled in the playoffs and in the World Series. He does not know how to adjust when he's struggling at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive.
Come on, that's a home run. That's a home run. That's a lot of heat behind that.
And that ball is gone.
I knew that was a home run. I could tell by the way the lift on that one and just how it was just floating. but it had a lot of speed behind it. That was a good one too.
And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Oh, that was a game winner. I didn't know there was a game-winning home run. There we go, guys. We got a game-winner home run. Shit, like most streamers say, let's get some hype in the chat. I don't know what hype you guys can do, but get some hype in the chat.
He says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk
that was good.
That
was good. Look at that. I like my batting stance. It's so close to how my real batting stance is. Man, that's a line shot right there. Line shot. I mean, it barely made it out. There we go, Lich. I like it. I like it. I like the hype. Yeah.
Pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here.
What? He gets player of the game? How? I hit the game winner.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty.
Did I not hit the game winner? I don't know. I was just assuming that's what I did. It had to be. I had to hit the game winner because the game was over after I hit it. So how in the world does Evan get? I got robbed out of player of the game on that. I got robbed, guys. Chat, they robbed me.
Here tonight, Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
Oh, what's up, Jackson? I'm sorry, man. Yep, I see you did say hi. Sorry about that, brother. How you doing, Jackson? Mr. Jackson, how you doing? I give you a salute. Didn't mean to miss you like that. See, Altuve needs someone to show 18 cover instead. Carrot is about to go to Hall of Fame. What? Yes, Lich, this is PS4 Pro. We got one more game in this series. Alright, so let's spend some of these training points. Like, really, who? Does anybody really care about bunting? Like, I just don't like to see the arrows, so I'm just going to go ahead and put something there. Let's see. Year-to-date change. Plus 12. Plus 2. It's going to go down 1. Plate discipline. My checks. I should put that on 70. Plate vision. Oh man, that's a lot for that. So 80, 85. Put 81 on that. Let's see. I mean, I feel like some of these defensive stats, I mean, I don't know how big of a deal they make. I do know my stealing and my speed has helped me out. I really need to get my speed up a little bit more. Hope Woods goes to the Hall of Fame. 20 strikeouts in one game. How many strikeouts did Roger Clemens get? He got what? 20? Did he get 24? Something like that. All right, guys, last game of this series with the Cubs. Hopefully we can close it out. Look at our record, 36-28.
Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball.
Some of these computer-generated players look so goofy.
Renee Samuels.
Like, I don't even know who this guy is. And, like, all of a sudden, when I see him my season, he just showed up on the squad, but... I mean, I guess at some point, every team's going to be full of them.
Base path, he's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game,
Barry Bonds going to the Hall.
With the W.
The record is 20. I thought Roger Clemens struck out more than 20. In what was it, 84, 86?
Now a ball crushed high in
I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to have to fact check you on that one. Then they hit off the roof. Let me fact check you on this one. I mean, you're probably right, but you know.
So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Third home run for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
All right, so let's see.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Standing in.
You're right.
Waters.
20 strikeouts.
For the year,
Max Scherzer, Kerry Wood, and Roger Clemens has done it twice. That's crazy. I thought he had more than 20. Well, there you go. You know your stuff.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pops this one up. Johnson is under it. 2 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Randy Johnson
Well,
had
Matt,
19
the first thing that
twice.
I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball.
The problem with Kerry Wood, though, I don't even know if he's going to the Hall or not. I mean, if they've already announced him going to the Hall, that's great. But the problem with Kerry Wood, man, he just stayed hurt too much. He couldn't stay healthy.
Long ball threat, of course.
It was just fragile.
Number 4 in the National League home run race. In there at the
Good
knees,
pitch.
strike 1. HR, the Cubs, as they take
Do a Rangers rebuild? I don't follow the Rangers enough to rebuild them.
Some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt,
If Barry Bonds goes to the Hall, you would cry. Why would you cry?
Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But
Do you realize how many players that are in the Hall of Fame that cheated? And I'm not even saying Barry Bonds cheated, but of course the general consensus is that he used other methods to perform on the field. But I mean, like all these greats that we look at, your Babe Ruths, your Ty Cobbs, and all those. You think those people they were playing by the books in those days, back in their day?
Right. Bonifacio on the move.
I mean, you could argue because of the era where they didn't let certain players play in Major League Baseball. That, I mean, they didn't even play against the best competition, so they were just walking all over lesser talented players. I mean, but it's kind of hard to compare eras, of course, but, you know, you can pick apart anything from people. It's just that during our time, we look at it as this is the era that we've kind of grew up in with the performance enhancing.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Lewis is there to put it away.
I mean, like, I guess how far do you want to take performance enhancing? Like people getting Tommy John surgery. I mean, I know that they're getting an injury repaired, but it's also a lot of them say they've been able to throw better after Tommy John surgery. I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's like, how far do you take it? Like, what is acceptable and what isn't, and who, you know, decides that?
Swing and
I know Major League Baseball decides it, but I'm just saying it seems so kind of subjective.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, almost took his head off.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Like in football, or maybe even baseball too. When there's injury, yeah. Matter of fact, in baseball too, when they're like players get injured, they'll inject them with some of that. Was it? I don't know, Novocaine or something. Whatever it does, it numbs that part of their body. That's performance enhancing because otherwise they wouldn't be able to deal with the pain and perform at their normal performance level. But they got an injection that numbed. Whether they had like a ligament that was sore, it's like, you know, that's the same thing too, in my opinion.
The 0-1 delivery. He's running towards second, grounded to third, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
What face? Let's see. Brett asks, what face cam and mic am I using? I am using, my camera is a Logitech. This is like, if you want to be a streamer, this is like the camera that you need to get. It is the Logitech C920. No, C290. Hold on. I'm about to mess up. Let me.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Fowler.
Oh, he dropped it. It's the Logitech C920. Because I think now they have a 922 that's out. It does 1080. It doesn't do 60 frames per second, but you really don't necessarily need your webcam to be 60 frames per second because you're just a small portion of the video on screen. Like, you don't need to be moving 60 frames, but if you want to, I'm sure there's other cameras that cost a little bit more. This camera you can probably get now. I would say probably what, about $60? Because the new one is a little bit more. I have to look it up on Amazon. My microphone is it's a blue snowball, but it is the
sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's
it's where it's the Yeti. It is it's the black edition. I'll hold it up for you in just a second. So here's my mic. Here's the hope you can see it.
He's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going.
It's the black one.
So we'll see if he can spark one here.
They come in all variations and colors.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Matter of fact, this microphone came with a copy of Watch Dogs 2. This mic, I'm not sure how much it costs. Let's see this Logitech camera. The C920, yes, the C920. You can get it for $45 on Amazon right now. And if you have a Best Buy in your area, they can price match it for you. So you can get this camera for $45, which is insane. Pretty good. 1080p camera.
And this one's nowhere close as it bounces
see,
to
for
the
microphone, I'll look that up for you in just a second.
As we play the eighth.
This is kind of one-on-one attention you get from my streams.
Oh,
that swung way too early.
He clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Gaylord Perry's in the hall, and he was a spitballer. Yeah, see, it's all kind of people. But see, we hold history in such high regard that we look at it through rose-colored glasses and think about it. Oh, everybody back in those days was great just because we went there to see them, and they did something significant or they led in certain areas. So we just think what they did was so amazing. But
comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
But to be honest, like let's look at basketball, like even baseball. We stay with baseball. Like the players back then, there's no way they can compete on the same level as the players of today. It's all about era. Like the era that they lived in, they didn't have all the training. They didn't have the type of
yes, he did.
The training regimens that players have. They didn't have the type of nutrition, the medical enhancements. They didn't have a lot of this stuff that athletes have now to where they can get the most out of their bodies. They didn't have that back then. So that means players of today are bigger, stronger, faster, quicker. So the players back then would not even be able to compete on the level like they did in their era with these era of players. So when we try to hold players back in the day, it's like, you know, they would just dominate. No, they wouldn't. No, they would not dominate. Like a lot of these older basketball players, they would not dominate in the current era. But you know, it's kind of one of those things where you don't want to speak ill of anybody who came before you. You want to kind of put them in a certain status. But if people were being honest, they would be like, there's no way some of these players. Like you look at football, like let's see. I'm trying to think of somebody like Marcus Allen, good running back back in the day, or Eric Dickerson, good running back. I don't think, even though they were really good, I don't think they would be able to put the kind of numbers up in today's NFL like they did back then. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't think they would. So you don't have a computer, so you can't plug the face cam. Okay. Oh, okay. PlayStation cameras. Okay, I got you. Well, if you're trying to stream from, if you're trying to do everything from the PlayStation, I would recommend at least to try to get your stream started. I'm going to assume you have at least a headset, like just a basic PlayStation headset, or even the little earpiece that came in. I will go with the camera first, because at least people tend to like to go to streams and watch gameplay from people that they can actually see. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can just have a video on the screen and you hear their voice in the background, but they're faceless. You know, you don't feel a connection with them. Just like I'm talking to you now and I'm looking at my camera, but it's like I'm looking at you answering your question. So I think, you know, if you have a headset, and they're pretty cheap, you can get a headset for like $10, $15, depending on how big you want to go. I would go for the PlayStation camera. It's not a bad camera. It's really not. I mean, it's not the best, but it's the only one they have. Now, hopefully, eventually, PlayStation will have it to where they will enable to USB cameras to be hooked up, so then you can use a Logitech. I know Xbox does that now. You can actually hook the camera that I'm using now up to an Xbox instead of using their Connect. Hello? What happened? I can't see. Hold on a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. I need to close our blinds real quick. It's getting dark here. Hold on just a second. All right, sorry guys, I am back. Yeah, let me check the price on this microphone for you just in case. Blue Yeti, I think it's the Blue Yeti Blackout. Is that what my mic is? No. Yes, so my mic is the Blue Yeti Blackout Edition, and you can get it on Amazon now for $100. It's $99. But what's crazy, like I said, I got it from a bundle. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm giving you guys all kind of back information here. I'll show you. I'm making noise on all these 4K HDMI cables I got on Black Friday. So, hold on. Let me pull up my streaming so I can make sure you guys can see this. All right. So, this is what I got. I got, where's the front of this thing? Okay, well, I guess this is the front of the box. $79. This is what I got. This is my Yeti. This is what it came with. And if you can see, it came with Watch Dogs. You see the Watch Dogs logo? Watch Dogs right there. So it came with a PC version of Watch Dogs, but for $79 you get the mic and the game. And right now it's going for $100, normally $150 on Amazon. So that's what I have. But you can get like a lot of the Blue Snowball mics. They're all good. They're all pretty solid. I still have my original that I can still use if I wanted to as a backup. So let's see. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate that. How much is the PlayStation camera now? I haven't had one. I haven't had to buy one. Let's see, PS4 camera. I know there's different versions. Oh, wow, it's $51. The newer version is $51. The old model, I don't know what the difference is, but the old model, I'm looking on Amazon. I don't know. Oh, it's used. No wonder. It's $35. So Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the difference is. Let me see. Oh, I guess it's to be able to be used. It says 3D depth sensing technology. I don't know. I have to check out some videos and see what the difference is between that and the original. All right. No, it's not $80. Lime Hunter. What's up? Remember me? Name sounds familiar. Can I do Battle Royale? You know what? Let's see. Is that Michaela? Michaela Dawn? I haven't played Battle Royale. It's kind of hard to believe, but as long as I've had this game, I have not played the Battle Royale mode. Alright, so I think I did save, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay, so in I'm not sure how much it is in Canada. I would imagine that it would be the equivalent, though. I don't think it'd be too much more if it is more. Hopefully it's not. That would suck. All right. Let's do some player locks, guys. We had a Coco Crisp request. So let me load up my special roster file here. Let's see. All these OSFM roster files. The one I've been using lately that includes Giancarlo Stanton on the Yankees is this one right here. Off-season update number 2. I actually have that video. He had a monster game. I will be posting that. I got to do some editing to the color of it because when I was playing on my new PlayStation and I had HDR enabled. And if you don't know, when you're playing on HDR and you try to use the DVR on the PlayStation to record, or even if you're trying to use like an Elgato and an external capture device, if it doesn't have HDR within it, it makes the colors really, really bright. Like they're just like the color is turned all the way up for some reason. I don't know why. So I gotta edit that video and tone down the color and kind of balance it out a little bit so the video looks normal. Because right now the color is just way too intense because I was playing on HDR, which is so good. That's the only problem I'm going to run into with this PlayStation 4 Pro is that I love playing with HDR enabled and 4K, but when I have to go and record videos, I have to drop back down to 1080p, and you can really tell a difference from 4K to 1080. It's crazy the difference that you can tell on a big screen TV, man. It's just like, it's insane. So that's why I can't wait to get my Xbox One X. I would assume I would have one before the month of January is over. I can get one now if I wanted to, but I want to be a little more smart. I want to be smarter with how I spend my money, especially going into New Year. That's one of my resolutions, is to kind of save more and not make so many quick impulse buys. So anyway, so here's my roster file, franchise stars, which I'm going to assume Coco Crisp is definitely a part of it. Let's see, roster control. Let's go to the A's and see if he's on there. Put your player lock request in chat, guys, if you want to see me do it in person. Here it is. Let's check this out. Manage rosters. Let's see, it's Coco Crisp on here. I mean, he's not like a big legendary player, but we'll see if we can find him though. $75 Canadian for the PlayStation Pro camera. I mean, for the PlayStation camera, dude, that sucks, man. If I had an extra one, I would work with you and just send you one, because I don't really, since now I have this camera, I like to stream this way, but I will admit, like, streaming directly from the PlayStation is so much more convenient if you don't have it already hooked up to like a computer monitor. So how I'm streaming with you guys now, I have to unhook my PlayStation 4 Pro from my 4K TV, bring it over here to my computer desk, hook it up to my monitor. And I don't have a 4K monitor because I don't really need one, because I don't do a lot of PC gaming. So I don't have 4K and it doesn't have HDR. So I'm losing out on those two things in order to stream from my Elgato, which has, you know, my overlays that you see at the bottom where my banner is, and my webcam with the green screen and stuff. PlayStation has a pretty decent green screen. It's really good for somebody just getting into streaming. Let me search for a player. Let me see if I can search for the name Coco. Start. There he is, Coco Crisp. Who's he play for? I'm not sure whose squad he's on. MLB. Roster control. Let's just line up. Let's see. So, who else did Coco Crisp play for? Because I know he's played for a couple teams. Don Mattingly, you got it, man. I used to love Don Mattingly, man. When I was younger, there was a handful of players that I really liked to watch play. It was Wade Boggs because he could hit very, very well. Don Mattingly, I used to love. As a matter of fact, I had his rookie card too. I used to collect baseball cards when I was younger. He used to have that really low batting stance. Like he would get down. He almost looked kind of funny when he batted because he was just like he would get so low and lean back so far. Don Mattingly, Wade Boggs. I used to like Dwight Gooden, Darryl Strawberry, Dan Quisenberry. I don't know if you guys know who that was, but Dan Quisenberry. A lot of guys. We got to find. Hold on. We got to find Coco Crisp, guys. I don't know who he plays for. Yeah, Bagwell. Somebody asked me to do a Bagwell player lock. I need to, or was it Biggio? No, it's Bagwell. Somebody asked me to do a Bagwell. I need to do his player lock as well. Yeah, he had a really wide stance. Like Bagwell stance, I mean, you got to have some strong thighs to bat like that. He would get down solo, almost like he was doing squats. I mean, his legs would be so far apart, and he would be squatted so low. Let's see. What's up, boss? What's up, boss? I don't know. Let me just look up, see who else Coco Crisp played for. Because I'm assuming this roster file. So here we go. Baseball Reference. Coco Crisp. He has played for Cleveland, Boston, Oakland, Toronto, Cleveland. So let me go back. Let's look at Cleveland. What's going on here? Why is my monitor timing out? That's silly. I don't know what is it doing here. Hold on a second, guys. Let me switch over real quick. Let me check out something real quick. I know I'm all up in your face. Just trying to figure out why my monitor. Okay, so let's go to Cleveland. Did they put Coco on Cleveland? Don't see him on Cleveland. Let's check for Boston. This is weird. Like my monitor blacks out when I go to certain screens. Like it, it's weird. I don't know why it's doing that though. Let's see this. Let's see if he's on here. If they put him on Boston. Let me ask you a question, boss. And I'm gonna start asking this to people who come into my stream wanting me to check out their channel. Why should I check your channel out? You know? One thing you'll learn about certain etiquette when you want to get started on YouTube or when you're streaming, it's not a good idea to come in someone's stream asking for them to check out your channel. You know what I mean? It's kind of rude, to be honest. And I'm not saying you're being rude, but it's actually rude in terms of streaming etiquette to come into someone's stream asking them to check out your channel. Because it's like you don't care about what they're providing, the entertainment that they're providing. You want people to come to yours. So, word of advice, if you want to become a good streamer, if you want to become, you know, if you want people to enjoy your content, then you may want to look at, you know, first showing people the same type of respect that you would want to have on your channel. So what you could have done was sent me a message on my page and, you know, ask me to check out your channel or whatever. You know, let me know what type of content you provide, what kind of channel you have, because you may have content that doesn't interest me. I don't know what your channel's about. You could have a channel about, you know, grass, different types of grass in the world. That doesn't interest me. So just a little food for thought for you. You know, whenever you want to sell yourself, you got to learn how to sell yourself. That's the first thing. But it's also, you got to do it in the appropriate manner. So don't go in people's streams asking for them to check out your content. That's not a good thing. You know, my Twitter's at the bottom of the screen. You could tweet me that stuff. You know what I mean? I always got to look at options, you know, and look at what ways would you be able to get someone's attention. And I gave you attention, but I felt that it's important for you to know, as well as other people who come into the stream wanting me to check out their content or do certain things for them. It's like, sometimes you gotta work for it. You gotta work for it. So that's my advice to you, man. If you want to get started, first invest in yourself. Work to try to grow your channel yourself. And then, guys, I can't find Coco Crisp. I can't find him. I don't know where he is. So we're gonna do Don Mattingly. So that's it, man. So let me make sure Don Mattingly is on the Yankees. He should be in the lineup. No, he's on the bench, but he's there. There he is. All right, cool. So we're going to play with Don Mattingly here. We're going to do play now, but we're going to do current rosters. Yankees are AL East. So we're going to find them. There we go. Go against the Yanks. Let's see. Let's put them in there. No, we'll keep them in their road, unis. We'll do quick counts to keep it moving. We'll put Andy Pettit up against, let's see. We'll do Lefty Grove. And Don Mattingly was a first baseman. Ooh, I got to take out Lou Gehrig for Don Mattingly. Ooh. Dang, do I want to take out? You know what? Let's let Don Mattingly DH. And as always, if the player lock comes out good, this will actually be created into an actual YouTube video for the channel. So here we go. So I don't know if I asked this already, but what other types of content would you guys like to see on my channel? What other types of games would you like to see, or types of, to be more of a vlogger or anything like that?
It's time for
all right, here we go, guys. What is up? It's your man, Mr. Lux, aka the Mary Gamer, and we got a player lock request on our YouTube live stream today. So far, this is, well, first of all, this is the last day of 2017, so hopefully you guys had a wonderful 2017 and even better 2018 as we approach that. I don't know when this video will go up. Hopefully it's already 2018 when you see it, obviously. But we got a Legends player lock. We're going to do Don Mattingly, and he's a legend in terms of he's retired, but he's always going to be labeled as a legend, an all-star. So he's a legend, okay? We can argue the semantics of the word legend if you want, but a legend for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. There he is. Hopefully he has that traditional low batting stance, rocking back. Okay, well, that's kind of similar to his batting stance.
Pitch on the way.
I felt he used to be a little bit lower.
And he takes a
Fourth ball. We're going up against Lefty Grove here. He's throwing his first strike.
Now the pitch. 1-2 pitch just misses.
See, the thing about when you're playing with these Legends rosters and you're going against legendary pitchers, they throw pitches that you don't see anymore in the league.
Comes the 2-2 pitch.
Like fork ball, screwball. You don't see those pitches too much. I remember when I was young, I used to throw a screwball.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he got it.
Oh, are you kidding me? Good pitch. Because not many people know how to throw a screwball, which is actually a bad pitch to throw, especially for a young guy. Because it's not good on your ligaments. Not good on your wrist. Throwing it like that. That's why a lot of little leaguers try to discourage kids throwing sliders.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play.
It's just not a good pitch to throw when your arm is young like that.
For the strikeout, here's the 1-2.
Oh man!
Route number 2 and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hey Don, we got to do a bit better. Here we go, Don. Full count.
Stepping in and ready
Bottom of the
for
fifth.
shot.
This is us.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Squared that one up.
I've struck out twice. See, that's what I get for talking when I'm at bat.
So he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
3 strikeouts for the Don. All right, here we go. 0 for 3.
Again, Don Mattingly. 3 at-bats for him.
We got 2 people on base.
With him going down on strikes.
There we go. We drove a run in. There we go.
Center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and
I should have put us in the old Yankee Stadium. I wasn't even thinking.
The perseverance comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. No, he hadn't had any hits the whole game.
Three strikeouts. No, it's crazy.
Shot now. Lou,
it's crazy.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for
so we got Lou Gehrig.
But his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing.
That's the thing about streaming MLB. Baseball is a game built so much around timing. Like,
Jackson,
it's really hard to play this game, talk to your chat, and still react with pinpoint timing in the game. It's really hard to do. Not making excuses. I mean, I struck out, you know, big deal. But I'm saying it's really hard to focus as much when you're talking and you're trying to bat and all that stuff. Or even when you're trying to pitch.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now.
Yeah, just like Michaela said. Yep. It's when you're trying to chat. So let me focus up real quick. Plus I'm using quick counts and I forgot. Okay, 1-1
count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Because you guys know I can hit. I got the hitting tutorial out there that people love.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
All right, he's thrown too high. It's probably going to come really low.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
He jammed me.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball.
Yeah, you play, so yeah, you must stream directly from the PlayStation Lich, where you put it up on the screen, or
digging in once again.
Actually, no, PlayStation puts chat on the right side. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh yeah.
Here's the 3-1, and he lays ball.
Like really, reading the chat is not a big deal for me in terms of like affecting the gameplay. I don't really look down to read chat while I'm trying to hit.
He didn't try to win the thing by himself.
Shut up, Ross Walsh.
He just patiently worked at bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can.
But it's more or less when you're trying to explain something or you're talking about something. Is when
extra speed on the base pass.
It comes into play when you're trying to swing.
Gehrig trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's
oh, they take Don Mattingly out. Now I got to bat as everybody.
Now the
that sucks.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that.
Well, there we go, boys. I guess we just got us a game. What's going on with you, Walsh? What you get into tonight, man?
Advances to second now with only.
You got another hot date with your new lady friend.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Babe Ruth. And
Babe Ruth, baby.
Here as this pitch misses, it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
It's a tense moment. My controller's shaking.
Right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
There we go, Babe.
And that's
we don't have speed on the bases, though.
Coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only one gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Okay, all right. 1-1 count. Who's this batting? Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
Oh, I probably should have swung at that one. Oh, this bottom of the 12th? What?
Here we are, double play situation, and everybody.
Bottom of the 12th, 5-5. Bases loaded, one out.
Fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
I shouldn't have swung at that. He's throwing two seamers, so I may want to put my cursor on the outside a little bit.
Ready with another two-strike offering. A drive to
game over, baby. Mickey Mantle, game over. Grand slam. Mickey Mantle with the grand slam home run, with the walk-off grand slam. What you know about that, chat?
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And with one
look at these guys.
This ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a
it was some crazy weather. Snowing in the south.
Very special.
Yeah, my boy Walsh, he lives in Texas and got some, they had some heavy snow days too. I don't think it was in his area, I don't think. Dang, he rocked that one too. Game over.
Some damage offensively.
Play games and cry.
And this man led the charge.
Man, we still got to try that division now. I logged into the division the other day, dude. I was so lost. It was just like so many things have changed. So much stuff they threw at you. I was like, man, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Outstanding showing with the bat.
Yeah, man. It's so much that's changed with that game. It's like I gotta just start all over again. So I didn't feel like really going through everything that night.
Close with a 9-5 final. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon.
Oh, guys, give me just a moment here. Alrighty, I am back. Let's see. Oh, good. My controller's finished charging. Cool. You should be able to hear me now. I have my mic on mute. Yeah, man, it's just crazy. Let me see what my horrible Titans are doing. I'm sure they're losing no matter what they're doing. They make me so mad sometimes. Like, they can't help themselves. They always have to just fail. Like, they were overachieving this year by even making a potential run at the playoffs. And then they lose, what, 3 games in a row? 3-4 games in a row? To at least the last game, they should have beat the not the Rams, but who was that they should have beat? Was it the Cardinals? They should have beat the Cardinals. And then we're playing the Jaguars. I don't think the Jags are all that good this year, but I bet we're losing. What's the score? Let's see. What's the score? Okay, so we're winning 15-3. Playing the Jags. The Jags are 10-5. What? And we're 8-7. Guarantee you, it's the third quarter. We're gonna find a way to lose it. We will find a way to lose this game. We're winning, but we will lose. Transactions completed. Was completed. Okay. Why is that important to me? Why am I looking at playing this game? Why am I having to play this game? I don't understand. Well, guess I'll be player locking his Albies. No, I don't want to play this game. Why am I having... Is this what they do in franchise? Every so often you have to play a game as your AAA squad? Yeah, the Bears beat the... Okay, maybe it was the Bears. I knew it was a team that we should have beaten, and we lost to them. So it was probably the Bears. What I think of DPS Gaming? I'm a DSP Gaming? Who was that? Oh, yeah, DSP. I used to subscribe to him a long time ago. Like when I first started on YouTube, just like watching videos. I haven't watched that guy. I don't subscribe to him anymore, so I haven't seen any videos from him in such a long time. Just not my type of streamer or my type of content provider to look at anymore. I just unsubscribe when I get bored. I don't really like the personality of the person. I just kind of like move on. But I don't remember switching to AAA though. That's the thing. How do you? Okay, I don't want a sim season. So how do I change it back to regular? Like I know I can go to the calendar and click on a day and do view organization games, and there's my major league game right there. Then there's the minor leagues, but usually my major league games are always on the front menu. So what happened? How did that happen? Pull the right stick to the right. What? Oh. Aha, look at you. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it at the bottom right of the screen. I don't know how in the world I did that. Look at this man. Lime Hunter paying dividends. He's paying dividends in the chat. All right, we're gonna play like his Brandon Phillips. He is struggling for my team, man. Let's just play the game. We'll do some games and we'll quick manage and see that. Did you guys know that if you select individual, like, hold on. So like right here, you see all these different uniform sets that they have? It changes everything from the hat, the shirt, the pants, and I think sometimes the shoes even change too, I think. Yeah. But did you know, if you go to select individual items, there's like special items. You're like, look, this hat, this is not on any uniform. So you can use the new Era Stars and Stripes 50 hat. So that's what we're going to wear. What's up, Nicholas? Thanks for joining the stream. Your Niners better beat the Titans. When do we play them? We're not. Didn't we play them? Didn't we play the Niners? We played them last week, didn't we? I can't remember. A few of the coaches noticed that Adonis shows some signs of fatigue. I'll put all this on auto. What's up, viewer? What a name, man. I want to play a different game. I got this Star Wars Battlefront 2 that I got from GameFly.
Is on the air.
SunTrust Park, baby.
This 3-game series between the
Fultonwitz, whatever her name is. Fultonevich, there we go.
Atlanta in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well,
Trey
Matt,
Turner.
This guy's not gonna blow you
1-1
away.
count.
He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4,
go ahead and
but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy
show Trey Turner a little something.
Keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight.
I don't want to throw the
55
same pitch in the
degrees
same
here at first
location.
pitch. 1 and 2.
Paint the corners. Paint them.
And this is pop foul off to the right and back into the seats.
So now we hit him with the slider. He hasn't seen that pitch. Check this out. Check this out, chat.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch.
Come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Look at the bottom left of the screen. That was well in the strike zone. I tell you, man, these umpires, sometimes they go a little bit too far with the authenticity. They try to make them feel like real humans. All right, this is a good location.
2-2. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way.
Who was that?
Shohei?
I don't even know who that is.
To get away from, so I think
what team does he play for?
Pitch on a full count.
All right, we're gonna do this. He hasn't seen a two-seamer.
Into the
oh, it's a full count. I think I walked in.
Pitch. And here's
nope.
the ball hit in the air. And this will land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good
okay, so the last pitch was up in the zone.
Now in a row.
Knuckle curve right here.
Neither
knuckle curve, baby.
Here's the next one. Slow roller back to the mound.
Here we go.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
There we go.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage?
He's a Japanese player.
Over 400.
Japanese Babe Ruth. He got signed to the Angels. Oh, okay. I have to see if he's in my roster file.
Tries to drag his way on here,
killed him
now
with that two-seamer.
1-2. Now here it comes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Fultonevich is throwing some heat.
Umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like
good play.
He makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack
Daniel Murphy.
high pitch and try to get that
Old
strike.
2 count. Oh, we can have a little fun with Mr. Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
That is not where I chose to throw that pitch.
High down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
Oh man, this is a bad pitch.
He just fouled it off.
And that slider's almost in.
Actually, it wasn't too bad of a pitch. I'm surprised he didn't bite.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's a pitcher and an outfielder. And at the professional level, surprised that, I mean, what is he at the professional level though?
And a little tapper. Time and the side is
there we go. Good first inning.
Routine start for the top.
All right, guys. Let's try to string together some hits here.
Starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Titans punting.
This guy's not gonna blow you away. He's a
155 left in the 3rd.
Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take it, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Quick counts can be fun. I wouldn't recommend people doing quick counts when they're learning how to bat, because I think you need to experience the full at bat, because otherwise you can promote bad habits when you're doing quick counts.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's
because quick counts are kind of designed to help you be more part of the action, so you'll be swinging a lot more frequently because you're placed in predetermined counts. But you have to also know what the count is and when you should swing.
Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it.
I don't know why they make your runners run halfway down the baseline.
I mean the bases. Think twice about trying to move up.
I guess that was appropriate that time, though.
Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key?
You gotta sound like a month, so you'll probably be.
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's goal all the way, and the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any.
Yeah, I just kind of see if you are a 2-position player and one of those positions are pitcher. I mean, you got to be a really good pitcher to maintain that in the Major League Baseball.
Sent out to
like, I don't know if I don't know much about the guy, but I know if he's a 2-position player and if he's an athlete that can play outfield, then he's probably going to be in outfield unless the who was it, the Angels you said? Unless the Angels are really struggling for pitching, then they'll just have to roll with him.
Matt Kemp.
Full count for Matt Kemp.
South of 300 in April.
Stay in those hot zones.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
This game has the oldest looking bat boys.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Of course he was going to track it down.
Braves strand 1.
He wouldn't have made an attempt to run after it if he wasn't going to catch it. Hi, you're new. Are you a real person, Michelle? If you are, welcome to the stream.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You're going to start advertising some stuff that don't need to be in my channel.
Peterson over to his left. Throw.
What kind of throw was that?
In time as he reaches it first.
Well, he went for the big swing and he ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's that good, I wonder how much they signed him for. I just know when you come to the West, out here to the West and play Major League Sports out here, that they kind of make you adapt to how things are done here. I know in Japan things are a lot different.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He mainly pitches, okay.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh, man, come on.
It out of play.
There's no way that slider was, well, I didn't get good timing on it. So let's go right here. Come on, let's strike him out with this one. There we go.
As he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Time for a look at the majestic.
That was easy. 2 pitches low. Well, at least the second one was meant to be low, but it went kind of high. 3-1 count. So how are we going to pitch this guy? He has hot zones everywhere, so it's going to be tough. So what we want to do is minimize his power. So we got to come inside.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good
99 miles per hour.
I think his eyes lit up.
We got a full count.
That pitch coming up at his eye
so
level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little high
I could either go slider,
all the difference.
low away, or I can go with a knuckle curve. But my knuckle curve does not have a lot of confidence behind it. Let's go slider, low and away. Got to get my timing perfect on this one, though. There we
Ready
go.
to deliver the full count pitch.
Got
And
him.
now a slider in there for a call.
That's how you play the game.
2 gone now.
When you're using quick counts, this is how you got to do. You already got to know.
Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Jason Worth. His career line with Fultonavich, 1 for 6.
Has he fielded in 4 years? Okay. 3-1 counts. He has a cold zone up here.
Ready on 3 and 1.
Hopefully we can get a good.
Oh,
come on.
That time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Stanton deal. That was crazy. That was crazy. I was surprised he went there.
Now he's got a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, but I guess that bread was just way too good.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Just
how much did he sign for? Anybody know how much Stanton signed for?
In last night's game, they didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now,
okay, we got to get this knuckle curve in here somewhere.
You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Phillips.
Oh, okay, I thought we had to turn 2.
Will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair.
2 months to opening day, really? That's all?
No score.
325 million? Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stepping in, Jason
Oh,
Peterson.
I've been noticing I've been getting a lot of these followers lately. So if you guys don't know, let me see if I can show you. You guys don't know, PlayStation has a follow feature now, kind of similar to what Xbox has, but if you don't have Xboxes, you wouldn't know that. So basically all you have to do is, oh, we got an interception. Let's go Titans. All right, cool. So if you go to somebody's profile, right? And all you have to do, I think it would be like right here. If you go to the little ellipses on their page, there'll be an option to add as friend or follow. I think it's follow. I think you can just do follow. And then that way I will show up on your friends list and you'll be able to see what I'm doing when I'm streaming, what games I'm playing, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of like a Twitter type of, Twitter-esque type of feature. And Xbox has started, the Xbox has had it since the Xbox One was created. It just enabled people to be able to follow somebody and, you know, keep up with them that they wanted to, you know, connect with without having to go the whole, let me send your friend's request, wait to see if I get, if you accept it or not, or if you even notice that it was sent. So this is just kind of a way to kind of bypass all that, but still get almost like the same type of benefits. So I may put a video together to explain that so more people can do the follow, because I have a lot of friends requests that I'm never going to get to. Like, where is this stuff? I think it's right here. Like, I have right now I have 407 friends requests. I'm never going to be able to get to all that. And I don't feel like weeding through like people that I know that I've been waiting for send me one versus those that are just kind of random. So doing the follow thing, oh, that was a good pitch. Oh, I should have waited on that. So doing the follow thing is a lot easier and, you know, more of a benefit.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up.
Stay foul. Stay foul. Don't you catch it.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
He caught that?
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively.
No way.
And in the outfield, Bryce Harper.
Yo, no, there's no way. That did not look like he caught that. Where's the replay? It did not look like he was, that ball looked like it really went into the stands. It didn't look like it landed right there. Look at the trajectory on this? Look at it curve back. Look at that. Do you see, guys, do you see this game? Do you see how this game artificially creates scenarios? Look at this. Look at the ball. Look how it curved into his glove. It decided at the last minute. Look at that. I knew I wasn't seeing things. That ball should have went way foul. It should have went, where is it? Okay, let's see. So there's the ball. And then it comes right back into his glove. That is crazy. That is crazy. You want to play Fortnite tonight? I got to re-download it. But I'm down, though. I've been playing PUBG on Xbox One, man. It's really fun. I mean, the game is still kind of buggy and laggy.
The 1-1 pitch.
But it's so fun to play, man. I mean, it's like, I haven't seen the Hunger Game movies, but I think the premise is you kind of like, it's like the survival of the fittest. That's kind of what this game is.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because
so PUBG is fun, but yeah, I definitely I'll download Fortnite tonight. Shoot, this is the last day of my data plan anyway, and I got more than half data left to use. So yeah.
Got him swinging in the
come
dirt.
on, Kemp.
And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
I'm done. Well, thank you.
Getting him to chase the ball in the dirt.
What's that? Is it Malhot?
Credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
I hope they make the playoffs too. Normally I play on what's it, All-Star. I think this is veteran because I don't really play my franchise as much, and I think it's still set on veteran.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Drop, 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 drop. Oh, come on, ball.
And that ends.
That looked like it was not going to hang up that long.
Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score.
But I got this hitting tutorial out there. I'm not sure how to say your first name, so I'm gonna just say Malhot. I got a hitting tutorial that the concepts in that hitting tutorial apply to any difficulty.
Here it comes on 1-1.
I would always recommend, no matter what hitting difficulty that you're using, always use
Count to 1-2 now.
PCI. Use the hitting difficulty. Yes, on veteran. Use zone hitting. Let me see. I put it on All-Star. Matter of fact, let's go and fast forward to the next half inning. I recommend you putting it on that because if you're just using the buttons, you're allowing the game to give you too much to determine the outcome too much, because it's always going to be random. They're going to take the hitting stats of the hitter rather than what you're trying to do. But when you use zone hitting, I can influence. Like with this PCI, this is the barrel of my bat, the sweet part. So I can determine how I want to hit.
On the ground to third.
I can determine if I want to hit a pop fly, a ground ball, if I want to try to influence it to pull it or to push it. You know, it's you know, at the end of the day, every hitting type you choose is going to have a bit. The game is going to give you a bit of a dice roll on kind of where the ball is going to go. Oh no, I'm just looking down the screen. I see the Jaguars 5 deep running a touchdown back on us. Oh my gosh, did we just throw an interception? See, this is what I talk about the Titans, man. Wow, look at my pitcher's PCI. Look how little it is. So if I wanted to hit a pop fly with him, I would have this PCI down lower in the zone. When it's a ground ball, I keep it up high.
Just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So I kept it up a little bit.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Was it a fumble? Oh, what in the world? Derrick Henry and Marcus Mariota both ran into each other directly on a handoff. Gosh, we're like the Bad News Bears out there. 1-1 count. We're going to go over here. Strong, way too early. But that's what happens when you got a running back that hasn't had a lot of touches, hasn't run a lot of plays. I'm pretty sure it was his fault.
Or double it up with another change.
Pretty sure it's Derrick Henry's fault. Because Mariota, he runs the offense, so he would know where to go.
The inning is over. Braves are shut down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
What's the coach doing?
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
You stupid, Walsh. No, I go back on Wednesday. I go back on Wednesday, man, so.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Hold on a second.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Still all zeros in the run.
Baby alert. Yeah, my son came up crying. Trying to figure out what was going on. He's fine though.
Continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher.
These Titans. See, this is the problem I have with the Titans, man. I can never sit down and enjoy a Titans game where they could just win in convincing fashion. They always do something to just mess it up or to make the game unnecessarily close. Like, every game shouldn't come down to the wire. They don't know how to close games out. They always play a soft defense when they have the lead, and they've been doing that ever since Jeff Fisher was the head coach. It's like that's just part of their identity. We're never aggressive on defense. We play too scared. Like, it's like we don't play to win, we play not to lose. And there's a difference. And you should never want to play not to lose, because then you play scared. You don't play with confidence. Because the moment that your opponents actually like do something good, you're back reeling. Then you start to reel and try to panic, and that's not good.
Smoked on the ground.
Like I said, right now, how his glove was down. How did that happen? His glove was down.
Murphy takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is.
Oh, well, we got him. I don't know how, but we got him. I would like to see a replay of that. The player put his glove down. Was it NCR? Let's see, replay. Oops. Let's see. Like, I took a bad angle at first, but then look at this. But I recovered, and he was right there in position. Look at that. Like, I can't control that. Once he goes into the animation, there's nothing I can do at that point. There's nothing I can do. Again, that's the game. That's the randomness of the game, making a situation happen to create a circumstance.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nothing I can do.
There's a knee-high pitch.
And we've played this game as much as I have. It kind of sucks when you know those moments happen, because it's like no matter what you do, you can't do anything. It's almost like NBA 2K. Like, in NBA 2K, you can be dominating, but you know at some point your players are not going to be able to hit a shot. They can't hit a layup. They can't do anything. And the other team is going to be hitting threes left and right. All of a sudden, a 10-point lead now becomes a 2-point lead. It's just like the game just have to make it to where stuff is close.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but
what's the count? 2-2.
Back to even at 2 balls.
But yeah, Walsh, I'm going to download this Fortnite. How many gigs is this game? Like 12? I had it downloaded once, but then I realized I couldn't even play it.
Staying alive, putting together a really good.
And I seen a YouTube video from Digital Foundry. They did a comparison between the Xbox One X and the PlayStation Pro, and they actually said this game, surprisingly, runs better on the Pro. For
here's a swing.
Oh, that's gone.
Oh, man.
That's gone. For I guess their original mode, I forgot what it is, not the Battle Royale mode, but whatever the original mode the game launched with. It's kind of laggy on the Xbox One X, but mostly every other game runs better and looks better on the Xbox One X for the most part. So there's 8 minutes 35 seconds in the game. Titans are winning 15-10. Jaguars have the ball. So the Jaguars just scored off a bumbling fumble between Mariota and Henry, and they have the ball back too. Oh, that's I guess a fumble. Like that may be a fumble right there. Oh, that was Bryce Harper that hit that.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next
4th and 6. All right. Let's go Titans.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone and come back with it again.
Another 1-2 delivery.
When you oh, good pitch.
And missed as they set him down for
he's gonna drop the punt, I bet.
Here tonight.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last
when you got kitties, sometimes
series alone.
that's why I don't stream as much, or I don't have a consistent upload schedule up to this point. Is when you have kids, man, it just nothing's predictable. Like I can't set aside time when I come home to know that I can work on videos, unless I come like straight home before my wife gets off, because she usually picks the kids up when she gets off, because they're at the sitters that's close to her job. I have to come home and like immediately jump on a video, but like editing and commentary takes time, and I don't want to feel rushed when I do it.
But as this has popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
But I'm gonna have to work out a system for the new year for my content on my channel, because I definitely want to be more of a variety channel, while still keeping the focus of my channel, which is MLB, because the way the YouTube is demonetizing videos for just nonsense. Usually my MLB videos are pretty safe. They're advertiser friendly. But like other games that I play,
ground ball sent back up the middle.
Come on, throw it.
On the backhand.
Good throw.
On to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors.
Yeah, if they hold it, they can get the wild card. Man, we should have already had the wild card locked down like 2 weeks ago, man. Like we lost what, 3 or 4 games in a row. Sad. Like it's just like just so much disappointment with this team. Full count. Come on, Brandon, you struggle for us too.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball line.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a double. That's a double. Oh, that's a triple. That's a triple.
He's headed for third.
Ooh, you barely got it there. Look at Brandon Phillips with the triple.
So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with
3 in a row. Okay, I knew it was some ridiculous losing streak we had when we could have really just, locked it in.
For 1 in the ball game.
Put it this way: if we lose this game, I would not be surprised. I would still be mad, because they never cease to amaze me with their level of choke. Come on, Freddie.
There's a swing.
Freddie Freeman has the perk where he can like, he's a good first ball hitter. Yeah, first pitch hitter. That perk right there. His PCI gets pretty large. I don't know if that works when you do quick counts, because the first pitch has already in theory been tallied.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Wieters has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now here we go, Mariota. 7:39. Come on.
Matt Kemp, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game.
They messed up again.
Run just 90 feet away at third. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is after it.
See, this is the problem. Derrick Henry has not had enough reps. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's going to lose the game for us.
With 2 outs on a very.
Hold on, guys. All right. Okay. Man, these Titans, man. I tell you. 5 minutes to go. 10-15. That's what I'm saying, man. We lose the teams that we should be beating. I mean, we lose to everybody, it feels.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
In the games that we should lose, we either play really good or we actually end up winning them.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
That should drop. He shouldn't catch that. He shouldn't catch that.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One. Here's Jason Ward. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Harper sprinting after it, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper over to his right. He's got it one away.
My bad, I was on mute. So the Jags have punted. Don't fumble. Just don't fumble. Okay. All right.
Digging in to try.
That's all I ask. Do not fumble the ball. Now watch this this offensive possession we're going to have. Watch us go through 4 plays in less than a minute and a half.
Line to the right side.
Oh, good hit.
A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard.
Watch what I tell you. We will go through our 4 plays in less than a minute and a half.
Drove it the other way.
Will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hard hit ball.
Oh, good hit. Good hit.
Through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte, as he sends it on the ground to first. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in.
All right, we got to run. We got to run.
But it's not in time, and they'll just settle for 1. Here's
Brandon Phillips.
And we'll see what he can do here with a.
Come on, Brandon. Come through like you did last at bat.
Gone here in the 5th.
Come on, Brandon.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Okay, so it's 3:01. So I would say by 2:30 We'll be punting the ball and within about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. We will be punting. So if anybody's watching the game, you already know.
Josh Collmenter is into the ball game now. He'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy.
I know he got my man. I know those are my shoes. Why do you have them on?
Okay. This is possible.
Yeah.
Let's go there.
We'll join this one here in the bottom of the
Okay,
6th.
2 minutes.
In progress.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, so they surpassed my time limit, and that was only one play. I'm very surprised. Let's see. Come on, Titans.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Man. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder.
Did we not get any yards from that play?
So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2
Jaguars
trips
called
to the
timeout
plate for him in the ball game. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success.
How did you do that?
Even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings.
How did you do that?
Misses.
I mean, did you not? What were you doing?
Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everywhere. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the key.
3rd and 5. Come on, Titans.
Really working.
It's 3rd and 5, mommy.
Ball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
All right, 1-1 count. Oh, come on, Mariota. Run it. Just run it. No. Run it.
Into the box now.
There we go. There we go. Stay in bounds. Good play. Good play, Mariota.
2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing.
You know, one thing, Mariota needs to show a little more. He needs to show a little more hype out there. That whole nonchalant, even kill type of mentality. Sometimes show some excitement. Pump up the guys.
Popped high in the air. Rendon calls for it. 2 down.
That was a good play. That was a good play. Just hold on to the ball. The only thing that can beat us now is if you fumble. And I won't put it past him to do that.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
1-1 count. Bottom of the 6th.
And he lays off upstairs.
Oh, look at that pitch there.
Can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s.
Dilly.
Dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up.
Here we go.
Come back with that.
Here we go. 2-2 count. If you ever, I mean, when the CPU gets into a hitter's count, they throw just meatballs a lot of times.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Okay.
Strand 1. They still trail it here, 2-1.
I'm going to keep Sammy. I just want to do the at bats.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin.
Come on, Dansby.
2-1
for Dansby. Hot zones are in the middle of the strike zone to the upper half, so we're going to go up a little bit.
An 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one short.
Those Tostitos look good.
To the other, 1 away.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready once
Are you guys getting a Tostitos commercial right now?
He singled in
for
2
the
trips to the plate
Salvation Army?
And we see a lefty and
Dak
a
Prescott?
right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Oh man, we got 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yellow corn, bite size.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
No, let's go back. You only got 25 speed. Go back.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, the big fella hits the ball to the wall, and they hold him to a single. Now,
downtown.
Catchers can't run very well, so I can't jump on him for not having speed.
Adonis Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
All right, 2-minute warning. Oh, 2 strikes. Come on, Adonis.
And this one's in the dirt.
See how the game tried to tempt me to try to steal with a guy that has 25 speed.
To 1-2.
I'm gonna try to get the runner to second, lady.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, on the ground.
Of course. Of course.
First, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 1. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for a time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now.
Look at this.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's got an RBI despite
8 years since we made it to the playoffs. That's crazy.
Set to deal on a ball.
Come on, Henry.
And there's
See, this is where Derrick Henry should come into play. He should like really prove big right here because he wears guys down, and it's late in the game. Look at those big guys for Jaguars.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard towards the
good hit. Good hit.
Through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Brandon Phillips again. I am on All-Star hitting hand. Yeah, okay.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Phillips, leadoff man on base. And
2 balls, 1 strike. 2 strikes, 1 ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner.
Of course, I hit it directly to him.
For the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now action in the bullpen as their
Come on, Freddie.
Starts to get loose.
Come on, Freddie.
The look by Perez. Now the pitch. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
1:12, 3rd and 3. We need 3 yards. 3 yards is all we need, and we can close this out. Come on, Freddie.
It's ball 4 anyways.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he missed.
He walked Freddie. So come on, Titans. It's 3 yards. 3 yards.
Move into scoring position at second.
Well, that was
wow. We got 1 yard.
It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing.
1 yard.
And knowing the strike zone to draw the
Jaguars have no more timeouts.
Digging in and looking for more. Matt Kemp. Versus this arm. He's got 8 hits.
We should not try to go for a field goal. If we're going to punt it, we need to just go ahead and punt it and make them try to go the length.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back.
Home run, baby. Oh, come on.
There and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. The relay, and he is in there at 3rd is the possible tying run.
All right, 25 seconds on the clock.
The bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jace Peterson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch.
Oh man, we're gonna go for a field goal. Where's the ball?
Get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Oh, we're going for it. Oh my gosh.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
We're going for it.
Slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike.
What are we doing?
Digging in once again.
Hold on, guys. I got to pause this to see what these Titans are going to do. What? Oh. That penalty's okay. Because that gives us a little more room to punt. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we better just kick that thing out of bounds. Or kick it to where they don't even have a chance to return it. Good kick. About the 17, 18. Yard line.
Doan. Over. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Okay.
Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Line towards center field.
Mom, you don't want to look at this game right now. You're going to need to take your blood pressure pills.
Inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
That line drive base hit, now it brings it.
Oh, Tice got the interception.
Blast. Maybe
10 seconds left on the clock. We got the interception. Was that number 25? No. I think we made the playoffs with that. I think that we probably sealed our fate with the playoffs. I think. I don't know. I don't know all the scenarios.
In now, Dansby Swanson. Slow little roller to third.
Oh, we did. We made the playoffs. We made the playoffs, Mommy.
Now that's
we made it to playoffs. So now we just got to reset our frustrations for the playoffs now.
In baseball, it not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and
yes
release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. And he is out at second base. And
well, whatever.
That's going to do it for this one. Tonight's ball game comes to a close.
Tennessee Titans make the playoffs.
The Nats.
It was a tough road getting there the last 4 or 5 weeks, but we did it. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the stream for me. I want to thank you guys for showing up today, coming out, showing support. Appreciate it. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow for a New Year's stream. Don't know, maybe. But in any event, hope you guys have a great 2018. Hope it's better than 2017. Keep yourself in good health. Love your loved ones. Be nice to people you don't know. Make the world a better place. And until then, I'm Mr. Lux, a.k.a. The Merry Gamer, and I'm out. Peace out.
The final line score for the ball game.